I made 1,000.
All week they've been cashing.
I have tripled my bankroll.
I feel like you print money over here.
You're the most consistent.
There ain't nobody that's spot on like you, man.
So far, it's been like around 75% hit rate.
You feeding families, man.
B-Wade Picks, man. He is the fucking man.
What's up, guys? It's B-Wade. I have 5 players you need to be locking in for the NFL during these 4 o'clock time slots. I've done a ton of research, already done a video for the 1 o'clock games. We keep hitting here. We've hit 7 of our last NBA picks we've given out over the last couple days. If you're not locked in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This is a new channel for me, so make sure you get all the content, guys. We keep making money. You see some of these wins on the screen right now. That's just for these last couple weeks. I'm going to jump into this research and show you all 5 picks. We're going to split them up between a 2-man and a 3-man. We're going to make some money. Alright, so we're going to start with the 2-man, and this is going to be 2 receiving yard props, guys. We're going to start with Bijan Robinson over 25.5 receiving yards. These last 4 weeks, look, he has looked dominant lately. I was really tempted to take his rushing and receiving yards line. Here it is. Which, I mean, he's hit it in his last 5 games in a row. But the Denver rushing defense is stout, and so I wanted to get away from that. When you look at how they defend against running backs, what stood out to me real quick was receiving yards allowed. They are in the bottom of the NFL for the receiving yards they give up to running backs. They're giving up 44 yards a game. When you look here, you can see in the bottom, he's getting a ton of receiving yards. So I jumped over, we looked at his receiving yards props, and he's hit this in 4 straight games. Look at his targets, and he's gotten, what is that, 23 divided by 4, about 6 targets a game. We only need to get 26 yards. He's hit it 4 games in a row. Denver is 5th worst for receiving yards allowed to running backs. I love this prop. Make sure to lock this in because I can guarantee you on game day this line is going to be elevated. We're staying in the same line of thought, guys. We're taking Zach Charbonnet over 8.5 receiving yards. I don't understand how the fuck this is so low. It doesn't make any sense to me. But here it is. This is what he's done so far this year. He's averaging 21 receiving yards a game. We look at San Francisco's receiving yard defense, and it's solid, right? They're 9th in the NFL, only giving up 209 receiving yards a game. But again, when we shift to the running back position, it flips the tables. They are now in the bottom 25% of the NFL, and they're giving up about 40 yards a game. Zach Charbonnet is the receiving running back. He's the guy who they flare out on the screens. Kenneth Walker is their primary running back, but Charbonnet gets the majority of their targets. We come over here and we look, and he's still consistently he's averaging 3.4 targets a game. I love this play. Like these 2, and it's why I'm just putting these 2 together, this is my lock of the week. The next 3 I, of course, feel great about. I played them as well. But these 2 are the 2 that I would put the most confidence in. 3x your money, guys. So whatever you want on this, 50, 100 bucks. I put $100 on this. You're going to get 3x here. You can see, just looking at the data, they are terrible at defending running backs in the air. Zach Charbonnet's hit this in all but 1 game this year. Make sure to lock that in. You guys see it on the screen right now. That's what we put in. We're getting 3x for it. I put this in on PrizePicks because that is the best app out there right now. It's going to be bigger than PrizePicks here in the next year or so. If you're not on PrizePicks yet, you need to check it out. They're going to double your first deposit when you use code BWP. You can also just go ahead and use the link that's below in the description, but they'll double your first deposit. Your first pick will be secured, which means even if it misses, they'll give you your up to $25 back. And they're giving us 2 to 3 free picks every week. Like right now, Jamar Chase over half a receiving yards is a pick you can take. They're giving us a couple discounted picks every day. Right now, you can get Wemby at 21.5 points instead of 25.5. They give us so many ways to be profitable there, and they have some of the best payouts for correlated picks. So, guys, if you're not on PrizePicks yet, you need to check it out. Use code BWP. It is free money. When you make a deposit, they double it. Like, take some money off another platform, throw it on there, check it out. You will not be disappointed. Also going to ask, if you haven't already, press that subscribe button. We're going to jump into the next 3 picks. So we're going to start here with Courtland Sutton. And at first, I really liked his receiving yards line, which is what you see on the screen. These last few games, him and Bo Nix have been clicking really well. He's getting a 25% target share, right? 24%, which is double what anyone else on this team is getting. He is the receiver that Potnix is looking to. Like, look at that. That is insane. One of the highest target shares in the NFL. You look at his targets, he's averaging 10 over these last 3 weeks. But when you look at Atlanta receiving yards defense, they're actually pretty solid. They're right in the middle of the pack at 18 overall, 15 against wide receivers. So I was wondering what else we could do, and what I landed on was receptions, right? He's still crushing this 4.5 reception line, but Atlanta gives up a lot of receptions. They don't give up as many yards, but as far as receptions go, they give up the third most in the NFL. They're giving up 24 pass completions per game. They're giving up 14 to wide receivers, and you already saw he gets 25% of the targets. So if you break that down, 25% of 24 is going to be 6. He would average 6 receptions in this game. He's averaging 7 over the last 3 weeks. Love this play at 4.5. We actually got a an improved payout because of this. Like, we put this in on Underdog because there's another pick I'm going to give you that I could only find on Underdog, but they're giving us a juice payout for this for some reason. I can't figure it out, but I'll take it. So we're getting over 6x for this 3-man I'm going to give you. Next, we're taking DeAndre Hopkins over 49.5 receiving yards. And this is purely from watching him and Patrick Mahomes click together, guys. When you get to these established cornerstone-type quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, having trust that your wide receiver is going to catch the ball, that they're going to do what they're supposed to do is huge. And you can already tell that Mahomes has that trust in Hopkins in those big moments, especially in that Tampa Bay game. You saw him look to Hopkins over and over again because he knows he's going to be where he's supposed to be and he's going to catch the ball if he puts it on him. That right there is enough to get at least 50 yards in this game, guys. I know Buffalo has a solid defense, but they're still going up 131 a game. Hopkins is the top wide receiver in that room right now. It's going to be him and Kelsey getting the majority of those air yards, so I love DeAndre Hopkins here. I would even consider taking him for a touchdown in this game. I think the rest of the year he is going to be a big piece of that offense, and I love him over 49 receiving yards. And then our last pick, I'm taking DK first quarter receiving yards over 9.5. You can see since week 1, he's hit this every week because he is a fucking beast. It takes a minute for cornerbacks to realize how to play him and to get used to his speed and his size. And so in the first quarter, he consistently comes out and dominates whoever is trying to cover him. You see it the last 6 games in a row, other than week 1 against Denver, he has come out. He put up 93 yards in the first quarter against Miami. That's insane. The only place I could find to put this first quarter line in was on Underdog, so you'll see that 3-man on my screen right now. Like I told you, we put this in on Underdog. We are getting an increased payout on this, over 6x. Underdog and PrizePicks are my 2 favorite platforms. Underdog gives us a ton of payout boosts. That's their big thing. They gave me a free pick today too, but they're giving us anywhere from 20 to 75% payout boosts every day. And they're going to double your first deposit when you use code BWADE. Again, there's going to be a link in the description you can use that ensures your first deposit gets doubled, but doubling your first deposit, giving you free picks, giving you boosted payouts, guys, taking advantage of these promos that all the different apps are going to give you is an easy way to make sure you stay profitable doing this. So take some money off of whatever it is you're typically using, PrizePicks, Sleeper, take some off, throw it on either PrizePicks or Underdog, get it doubled, play on there for a while, sign up on Underdog, get it doubled again, and then take advantage of all the promos every day, and you will stay with plus EV picks, and you will continue to make money, guys. So it's really simple. It's just you have to be strategic how you do this, and it's not that hard to make money. You just have to play the game the right way. So guys, I appreciate y'all watching. If you're interested in my VIP picks, as always, there's a link down below in the description. You can also just sign up for my free picks down there. I send out some free pick of the days. I send out some free parlays as well that are sometimes last minute and I don't have a chance to make a video for them. So make sure to sign up so you don't miss out on those picks. Guys, I really appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, throw a comment down below. Let me know if you're tailing or even just if you appreciated the content. It really helps me out a ton, especially with this being a new channel after YouTube took down the old one. Let's make some money this weekend.